everyone. Today on Hello Susan, we're going to work on the inside front cover. I've got some appliques and some lace trims, and what I want to do is I've taken some of the background page and I'm going to make a pocket that goes right here. I've already inked it and added the tie to it, but the inside is going to be an accordion pocket. So I've got 3 envelopes. I'm going to move this out of the way for right now. And I'm going to move the book over, the journal over. And what I have is I've got 3 identical envelopes. And I went ahead and inked all the edges. And to make the accordion pocket, I'm sure you've all seen this before, but I'm going to show it anyway. Super easy. All you do is you take your envelopes and you run glue down the center. I do mine about 1.5 inches to 2 inches wide, and then you stick the envelope on top of it, matching the openings, all going the same way. Squeeze it together, and as you can see, it starts making that accordion. So let's do one more. I'm just doing a 3 slot pocket on this one. Make sure they're all lined up and press it together. And then look, you just hold it and you've got 3 slots. Isn't that exciting? I love it. Okay, so this is the holder that I just took a piece of paper and just folded it to where it would fold over the envelopes. That's all I did. And what I want to do now is I want to glue this to the back of the background. So let's put some, I'm going to put it all over the envelope. I don't need to have that another slot like that, so we're just going to put it all over. Set it up so I can see real good. Okay, that's lined up, so I'm just going to press that down. And see, that secures it inside. And then we're going to do the same thing for the front. And you can do just the little edge right here, or you can do the entire front envelope. I'm going to do the entire front envelope because I want it to be a little bit more secure. Okay, and I'm just going to close that flap. I'm almost done with this journal. It's gone by so quickly. Of course, I did work on it quite a bit because I was so excited about it. Okay, so now what we want to do, now see, when you just open it up, you can see all 3 pockets. So what I want to do now is I want to go ahead and decorate this envelope, and I've got some trim set up here. I'm going to put some lace right here. So when the flap is closed, it's not going to really show that much. It's just that when I open the flap, I still want it to look pretty. So I'm going to put some glue right around here just to glue that lace in place. It's a little bit bigger than the envelope, but I kind of like that when it hangs over. Just gives it a little shabbiness to it, I guess. All right, now I've got this mauve trim that I want to top that off with. So have any of you started a tall journal? Let me know in the comments if you're working on one, or if you're thinking about working on one, I noticed I sold a few kits for the Tall Documents digital journal kit, so thank you so much. Okay, and that's just about all I want to do right there. And then we're going to go ahead and glue this into the journal as well. I just want to give that an opportunity to dry just a little bit before I close that, because I want to decorate this flap too. So I'm going to put that same pink trim right here. Got it already cut. Just line it up. Okay, that looks pretty. And now I've got this applique that I've already inked, so I just need to start gluing that in place. And this is the right way, I guess you should put it on, but I like the opposite way. It looks a little bit more vintage. It's not so shiny, and I did already ink it up. And we're going to put this on the flap just to give it more decoration, make it a little bit more elegant. Okay. There we go. Now you can see it too. Just had to get it where I wanted it, and I put glue even where I probably shouldn't have. But now I'm going to take it off by putting this piece of paper here and pressing it down, and then the glue will come off onto that paper, because I wanted it to overlap like that. Isn't that applique pretty? Okay, and we'll let that dry for just a minute or so. While that's drying, let me go ahead and get the journal, and I'll show you how it's coming. Look at the cover. Isn't that pretty? I did some fussy cutting of some flowers. Beautiful trim with, this is the velvet ribbon. Okay, so this is the inside cover. And look at this little tablet I made of a bird. Isn't that cute? And then you open it up and it says flourish. And it's just a little tablet, just itty bitty pages in there. But I thought that was very cute and added some emphasis to this cover. Okay, so I think this has dried long enough and we can go ahead and work with it. So you can put this on as a pocket in the back if that's what you want to do. I actually am not going to do it that way, but you do have that option, or to make a pocket right here so you could stick something else. But since I've got that bird there, I don't think I need to do that either. And I'm going to level it with the cover, the edge right there. Even though the lace sticks past it, I'm just going to make sure I stick with that edge. And I'm going to put glue on the whole back of mine, since I don't want the pocket. But certainly put it on as a pocket if that's what you want to do. Just gives you more places to tuck things. Okay, that should be enough glue. Hold this seam binding out of the way. Oh, that kind of gives me a pretty good handle. Okay. Just press it in place. And make sure it gets glued down real good. And I'm going to close the book and make sure, and I can press that way too. I always call it a book, but it is a journal. Probably need to stop saying book and start saying journal every time. I will work on that. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and tie the bow. And that just holds that flap in place. Make sure that doesn't glue down. Okay, well, there you go. Let me see, which way should I turn it? There we go. Maybe that gives you a better view of it. Okay, well, that's it for me today. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye-bye.